Gonna feed the cat. I'm really hoping that's not an innuendo. Welcome back, friends, followers and transients, to another live stream of Planet Coaster with me, Vapor. And hopefully we're going to achieve a little bit more in the next couple of hours. So I was going to say sit back, relax and enjoy, but that's Corrales. We shouldn't be copying other YouTubers. But yeah, basically things are starting to work now. I'm starting to see that people are joining. It's a little bit odd. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so yesterday, let me move my microphone. I'm not sure if it's in the right place. Yeah, this is what we got up to. Nothing amazing. We got massive queues, but there was something that I kind of looked at just before I kind of started the stream, and we got this here. So, depending on how nice it is around here, it says the prettier your queues look, the more they are valued by guests. So it's prestige, and then also it's to do with the ticket prices also affect how long they'll queue, hence the massive queues. So I'm guessing my rides are cheap, a bit like me. Anyway, I hope everyone is well and everyone's had a nice weekend, because it is of course Sunday evening. So most normal people, I suppose, would be going back to work tomorrow. Unlike me, I have another day off. Fantastic. It's just the way I like it. So I think what we're going to do in this live stream is, first off, we're going to have a drink. Evening, Welsh girl. We're going to build a roller coaster and kind of around this lake, and it's going to be within this kind of piratey sort of area we're going to have over this side. And here comes the sunset. What else have I done? I feel like I've done a few bits. Retired. Ah, it's alright for some. So I thought, and I want your opinion on this. I mean, it's not finished, obviously, and these buildings are currently floating. But I thought we could have some of the shops over here. I thought it might look quite cool. We got, I think, is this information? Yep. And we got some food and drink over here, because I noticed people were getting hungry and thirsty. And energy. I guess that's why we need the energy drinks. But yeah, so I thought we'd chuck that over here, and we'll decorate it a little bit. I did tweak the toilets. Still not finished, but I think it looks much better like this. It just needs a little bit of theming around it, I guess. That's what I think. And it'll soon be daylight. Look at that beautiful sunset. Wow. That is nice. Got to appreciate a good sunset. Okay, so you are all set up. Hello. Sorry, this is not 7 Days to Die. You're going to complain, I know you are. I'm not even going to say your name, you know who I'm talking about. Oh dear. So, do you know what? I've got so many security guards. It's ridiculous. I took another one down. So many pickpocketers. Yeah, I'm not worried about not making any profit. We probably need a few more cleaners. I have put a few bins around, so I think we might be okay. And we've got different themed bins, so there is rubbish in the bins as well. So I guess they must have to empty them at some point, because this one is completely empty. Excellent. So, question is, I'm going to put it to you guys. What do you want me to do first? Security cameras. Okay, we could do that. Do we do a little bit of decoration around here? Or do we start on a roller coaster? Now, bear in mind, the last time I tried to make one of these was... It's got to be over a year ago. This game's been out a little while now, hasn't it? So... Either or, I don't mind, whatever you want to see. You're forgiven this once, but next time, I'll do nothing. Right, the reason, I'll explain this while I'm here. The reason I'm not playing 7 Days to Die is simply because YouTube doesn't like the word die, and it seems to flag the game even if I don't put the word die in it. So I tend to not earn any money from it. It's not all about money, but you know, a little bit of pocket change does go a long way when you're doing this. So yeah, coaster coaster. Oh, hello Endo Chick. What else have we got? Coaster, 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 coaster. Okie dokie. Anyone else? Anyone want to say a little bit of decoration so I don't have to do a coaster just yet? I guess not, mate. So yeah, 7 days will come back, and I'll probably solely stream it on Twitch because YouTube really annoys me with this yeah, not suitable for advertisers. I mean, come on, this is me we're talking about. I did try that Endo, and they still flagged it. I mean, they flag banished occasionally, but whatever. It is super frustrating, which is one reason I didn't want to stream to YouTube out of kind of a protest, but yeah, never mind. So we're now going to stream to both instead. Okay, I guess we're going to go for a coaster. So I need to kind of adjust this water first because it's not deep enough. As you can see, I quickly did it. So let's switch some of this stuff up. For those of you that didn't come in here yesterday and watch, I did make a point that I'm very kind of, although I've had the game a while, I'm very new to this. So certain things are not going to happen as they probably should. So any help is always good. I think you always fall asleep in my streams, actually, Welsh Girl, but that's the beauty of having a voice like mine. I put people to sleep, especially when I start talking like this. So I'm trying to be a little bit more upbeat. I have a can of Red Bull in the fridge should I require it, so if I'm starting to make you all feel sleepy, just let me know and I will go and drink that. Yeah, they certainly do like to screw us over. The water's it's a bit of a strange one. I think if I put a different colour terrain underneath it, it might change the colour. Because you got this auto paint here. We got dirty water, but I'm pretty sure this is just standing water. I don't know if it... Let's see. It looks a little bit different, doesn't it? Ooh, look at that reflection. It's a little bit better. Still not deep enough, but yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Right, so roller coasters. And we're going to go for custom, so we're building our own. Do you know what, Endo? I completely understand why you would have chose Roller Coaster Tycoon, because, you know, it's a well-known game. And it just so happens the people that made this, I think, made quite a few of the Roller Coaster Tycoons, or at least the last couple. So yeah. Grey water is grey. Drunk all mine. On a hype at the moment. I have sugar-free Red Bull. I used to really love the full sugar one, but I've kind of got a taste for the sugar-free. Yeah, they did. Endo Frontier made. I don't know if it's 2 or 3 or maybe both, but yeah, they did. So they exactly know what they're talking about. Right. Anyway, coasters. I'm not used to seeing so much chat. In fact, let me stretch the chat box so I can see what everyone's saying a little bit better. 1 second. Oh, Noble pointed out the green screen was being a little bit funny down here yesterday. So what I realised it was, I've got one massive light up here, as you can see on my hand, looks almost ghostly. But it doesn't kind of catch down here, so I've put a tiny lamp down here, and I think it looks a lot better now. Anyway. So what kind of coaster are we going to go for? Let me stretch this up because there is so many. So, albeit it's going to be a pirate area, I don't mind putting any of these in. So, I don't know how well you guys can read these, but any ideas which one we go for? Have you not actually got this game, Endo? It's well worth picking up. You could always ask them. Ooh, what have we got? Have we got a wooden coaster? It's not that I specifically want a wooden one. Yeah, there we have got one. Just one that goes fast. This one looks like the one in Thorpe Park. I think it is. Oh, actually, quite a few of these look like that one. A wooden one. So we got, I think... Can we separate these down? Hybrid, steel, wooden. Ah, there we go. So there's 2 different types of wooden one. Second on the left, 4th row down. The spinning spiral? Really? A log flume? Yeah, I think we will, but I think we'll save the log flume for like the snowy sort of area. So we've got these two wooden ones. I'm not sure what the difference is. For all ages, cannot invert, chain lift. One's called the Gnarler, and one is called the Monster. Ooh, what was that? Ah, Pete Storm. Thank you very much for hosting me. I don't even know if you're in here because I didn't think you said hello, but thank you anyway. Ah, you are in here. Hello, Pete. I thought you were streaming FIFA. I'm not sure which one we go for. I think we'll go with. Should we go with the Gnarler? I like the I like the name. Sounds a little bit. What the heck? Look. Oh, cause a tidal wave. Nice. Let me drop this back down here. There we go. Right. Okay. So I'm hoping we can get the coaster to come back round here. So if we kind of come, let's go for sausages. How do we go down? I think something. Oh, we can't go down. Okay, we're stuck there. Fair enough. Station. Do we entry and exit on the side? I think we'll do entry one side, exit the other side. I think that's probably. Yeah. I think we'll go with that. Can we make this any bigger? We can. Because I want at least to have two coasters on here, I think. Hello, dummy. Welcome to the stream. Non-inverted. So we're going to need the chain lift. I'm tempted to build some mountains into this. I don't know who plays this game other than John. If I do like a hill now, and I decide later on I want to build a mountain, you can build around it, can't you? I'm pretty sure. I feel like you should make something offensive. Why is that? Because I'm always so nice. I can do offensive if you want. Okay, so alright, I'll build the mountain afterwards. How high is high for a roller coaster? 48 meters. That seems fairly high, and this is a wooden coaster, isn't it? I have a feeling that we should probably bring this back down. Where's the chain? Is the chain still on here? It is. Wow, the chat is going super crazy. Build scenery before building around it. Well, to be honest with you, I think... Look at the wood on this thing. This has got some serious wood. More wood than Hugh Hefner. God rest him, his soul. What have we got up here? So, block station, brakes, friction brakes, drive tyres. Okay. Oh, the ride will be offensive. Don't you worry about that. Hello, Kathy. Stop being so judgmental, Jessa. I can see your eyes. Right, so we're going to go down... Cool. Wow. That's quite a drop for a wooden ride, isn't it? Oh my god. That is super scary. We should probably start lifting it up slowly, like so. Yeah, that's more like it. So if we go for a slight raise, that stretches it out a little bit, doesn't it? It certainly does. And can we... Ah, that's it. It's really intuitive. That's what I really like about this. Because I literally not got a huge clue about what I'm doing, but it's still fairly intuitive. Now the thing is, we've got to smooth this out. That is quite... That looks a bit rough here. I think that might be a little bit scary. We might have to do something about that. Can we test this while... Ride camera? So we can test it. Yes? No? I want to test it while it's not... there must be some kind of mode. Camera, attach and rotate. Because I want to see how it's kind of working at this stage. If I do a... If I do a test now, is it gonna... Oh, here we go. I want to I want to have a quick look just to see what it's like. Let's have a quick look. Oh my goodness, nice view. Oh, another beautiful sunset. It's kind of like a red sky, like we're gonna go down into the depths of hell. First accident in the park. Don't worry, it's only me. There's nobody else on the ride. Oh, apart from some dummies. Myself included. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh. Whee! Fantastic. Okay, let's turn that off. That was brilliant. Oh my goodness, check the fireworks out. We almost killed some seagulls. Yeah, that was a little bit rough. There used to be a smooth tool, edit track. I'm guessing it's still here. We'll look at that later on. At least, yeah, I don't think I'd want to play this game in VR. I really don't like roller coasters. Right, so that if that comes up and then what else have we got here? Oh, we got some stuff we can put in here as well. What's going to look right? There's no way a wooden roller coaster would be able to do that. I'm sorry. I don't believe that for a second. That's just nuts. Do you think it'll have the power to go through with that? That's the question. Let's go for that. And we'll come out around here. Welcome back, Murphy. I hope your cat is considerably well fed. I was so tempted to use another word for cat then, and I didn't do it. Right, let's try again. Test. Let's see how it goes now. Okay, Jessa, I have no clue what I've just said then, but you've passed out, and I do apologise. Oh, I think I know. The wife is listening. Hello, Mrs. Murphy. I have no clue how you put up with him, but I salute you. Somebody's got to do it, I guess. It's a hard job. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's never going to get any easier. Okay. We definitely need to sort this little kink out later on, but he's still holding speed. That's the main thing. His poor face is in my poor face? Oh dear. What else have we got in here? So we could. You can tell I don't go on a lot of roller coasters because I have no clue what I'm doing. If we whack one of you in. Now we need to send this over by the water, don't we? That's where it should be going. I'm not saying nothing. I'm going to keep quiet because I'm just going to get myself in trouble. Oh dear. And especially now I know Mrs. Murphy is watching, I have to be on best behaviour. She's probably, you know, Murphy's probably told her that I'm some kind of upstanding person in the community, and you know, I can't. Yeah, I can't go against that. I should just, shall I be like Biffa? Biffa is a nice gentleman, isn't he? I still think he sounds like he's having a poo when he does his intro. If you, he sounds very strained. I daren't say that to him. Hopefully he's not watching. He's probably too busy to be watching. In fact, it's the weekend. He spends it with his family. Ha, I can get away with it. Does she? It's funny, it's like, thank you very much for joining me. And I was thinking, you're having a poo, Biffa, please don't do that. It just sounds so funny. Nice guy, though. Really nice guy. Super friendly. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rachel. The funny thing is, though, I don't think he sounds anything like that at all in person. If you go back to like his first video, it's completely different. In fact, if you go back to my first video, it's completely different. But it's just, yeah, it's funny. If you look for, I think, is it Biffa 2001? Something like that. He's got about 150,000 subscribers. I don't know, but he plays these sorts of games, like the same sort of stuff we play, really. So, yeah, it's worth checking out. Is there an autocomplete? Because I'm feeling slightly lazy. No, there isn't. Thank you for the follow. Oh my goodness. Addicts, I think that is. But yeah, he's a super nice guy as well. So if you don't spam his videos with the sub for sub sort of stuff, he's he more than likely will help you out. Right. I should be advertising him like that. He might not want to help anyone out. He might be in like a super miserable mood if he's not had his cup of tea. Who knows? Ah. Did you say Mrs. Murphy knows him well? I'm starting to wonder. The plot thickens. Thank you for the follow, dummy. Yes, he is British. I couldn't exactly tell you where he's from because his accent is a little bit kind of bizarre. I think it's because he puts an accent on, but somewhere kind of Midlands-ish, I would guess. Literally, I have not got a clue what I'm doing here. This is probably going to be like the world's worst roller coaster. And we're supposed to be going across the water, so I don't really know what's going on. Can we come across here? I think we probably can. Ah, okay. It's a small world, hey Murphy. Biffa is a waste management company. You are right. In fact, we use Biffa at work. They come and collect all the meat waste. So anything that the shoppers don't buy that goes out of date, they come and collect. And every time I have a wheelie bin in my freezer with Biffa on it, and it always makes me laugh. So I just think of him. Poor Biffa. I'm not too sure why he chose that name, if I'm honest with you, knowing that it is a disposal company over here. Oh, well, that's not very nice. Is it Ethereal Firth? I don't know. I'm just going to call you Colin Firth because that's easier. Start calling you Colin. Right, let's test this out. Probably Castro, but it's not the easiest coaster to build, I don't think, because it's wood, so it's very rigid. But yeah. Autocomplete right under your mouse. Oh, okay. There's a good reason behind it, but I couldn't say. Does he actually... He's not the owner of Biffa, is he, by any chance? I will message him in a minute and ask him, and he'll probably just give me the winky face and not actually say anything. I'll disturb him when he's watching Star Trek tomorrow. Oh, here we go. I haven't got any alcohol in my Coke, no. Oh my goodness. Well, I think he's definitely got the... Oh! Jeez. That was close. Well, Casper, I think you were wrong. We've definitely got the speed. But that was a little bit a little bit close here. Wow. If you were tall, you wouldn't have a head left, would you? Aethelfirth. Okay. I still can't pronounce it. Yeah, but I can tweak this. We get the basic. I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, there is like a smoothing option. So we build the track and then we come along and we smooth it out. I am from Northern England, although I don't live up there anymore, but that's where I'm from. I know, history was never my favourite subject, if I'm honest. I'm more of a scientific sort of person. I like science. Right, I think we need to head out towards this water. In fact, we could bring the water over here anyway. Right. Where did you say the autocomplete was? What we got here? It's not you. Delete. We don't. Oh, there. Right. Let's see if we can make it round the track at least once. So switch it to test. I think we could extend the water around here and have the Kraken and stuff nearby. In fact, we could take the water away a little bit, maybe run it round this side, because we got all this wood around here, so we could tweak it completely. Where's the ride? Is it even going? Oh, it is. Here goes. Fingers crossed. Oh no, I'm going to lose my head again, aren't I? Should we get our hands in the air? Scream! Ah! Oh god, I hate roller coasters. I don't even know why I'm playing this game. Sounds super rickety as well. This is the world's worst roller coaster. I'm interested in the stats. Does he give you the stats? I think it does, doesn't it? Testing. Too scary. I wonder why. Wow. What's the G's? The G's are not too bad. The nausea is through the through the roof. That's fantastic. Absolutely love it. Okay, so what can we do to make this roller coaster less scary? Where is... There used to be a smoothing tool. Aha. Oh, smooth all. Does that smooth the whole ride or just... Smooth banking? Let's see what we can do with it. If we can click each... Did that say? Track limits exceeded. What does that mean? Now, hopefully, we might need to extend this bit here a little bit. Can we? What have we got here? Rotation. Ah, there we go. If we make it a little bit longer, maybe. We can I need to do something with that bit there. Smooth. This music is really nice. It's super peaceful. I feel like we need to raise this bit a little bit though. Can we? I'm trying to get that piece there, but it won't let me. Okay. Yeah, well the end is auto-completed, so basically because I want to put in some water and stuff, so I'm going to change that anyway. Is that... That's still a little bit close here, isn't it? Let's lower this down. I think that might work a little bit better. Right. Let's see if this is still as scary now. Fingers crossed it won't be. Oh. Never mind, Rachel. I wasn't screaming. Oh, seeing as you suggested it, Endo, why not? I may as well add a little bit. It might calm my nerves for these rides. I wonder though. They're saying the ride is scary, but once you put the scenery in, does that actually, while I get comfortable, does that actually make the ride any less scarier? Or will it make it scarier potentially? That's a little bit nicer actually. That corner's a little bit sharp. It's going too fast. I think that's the problem. Sorry, Jessa. Yeah, it's going a little bit too fast. Seeing trees coming towards my face makes it scarier, I would say. Yeah, there's nothing like a load of wood coming at your face to be scary. Okay, it's still too sickening. What can we do to adjust that problem? Well, I think... Sorry. Family friendly. It always seems to go away when I stream with you guys. I'm blaming you. Certainly not my fault. Look, my grandma always said it's not the mouth it comes out of, it's the mind it goes into. If you think that's dirty, then well, there's nothing to do with me. Very wise lady is my grandmother. Yeah, I could reduce the first drop, but we can also raise some of this stuff. Is it? Oh, it's still coming. It is. I didn't realise you could keep it on test while you were tweaking the track. It doesn't look so bad from here. But yeah, whatever. Can we... Is he going to let... What have we got here? We got some kind of... I don't even know what some of these tools do, but... Okay. You don't want to be risen anymore. Neither do you. I feel maybe... What happens if we... Ooh, that looks super weird. It's really bent out of shape. Okay, where's the smooth banking? Some weird noise then. This is not... Look at the state of that. How is that smooth? Seriously. What? It's how quick it comes round there. That comes round there so quick. Can we... That wouldn't be so bad. It's the speed at which it's coming down here. I could... we're coming down here. We're shooting up here. What about... If we make that higher, it should take some of the speed off, right? I mean, because you're coming up here, so maybe that's... Is that the solution? Although it's got to come down again, so it could pick up the speed. Pick up the speed. So what happens if... No, it still doesn't want me to do that. I can remove the track. How about if I do this? And... Did we actually delete that? Oh, it's telling me what I want to put in there, I see. Really, this probably could be doing... It's not going as fast, I don't think, is it? I think we may have achieved something there. This is a little bit crooked. Can we do something with that? Banking. Why don't you send them an email, Endo, and ask for a CD key? They've got various things coming out at the moment, so they may grant your request. I can't remember if I bought this or whether they gave it to me, if I'm honest with you. I think I might have bought it. It was a while ago now. That track is super wonky there. Okay. Let's go for a ride. Ooh, crikey, I forgot there was JD in that. Right. The bad thing is, I'm putting alcohol in there and I've got no munchies. So I'm going to be making myself toast later on. Oh, cheese on toast. Ooh. Shame I've got no Worcester sauce. Oh, for the Americans, Worcestershire sauce. Here we go. I'm super excited about this now. I feel like this is going to be better. I think we can view it from different angles, can't we? Yeah. Ooh. No, we'll stick with this one. Ugh. Yeah, that bit of the track's a little bit funky there. Super jerky. Wow. Who suggested a wooden roller coaster needs shooting? Ah, the end bit is a little bit... I saw that when it comes back into the station. It's a little bit... It's probably that. They still don't like it, really. Why? Heat maps. Oh, here we go. Does it... Oh, look. How awesome is that? So it's actually going to tell me... where it goes wrong. Is it the fear? The fear rating is too high. So it's red from the start. Brown sauce with cheese on toast. Interesting. Drop the high off the first drop. Okay, so no, the first drop is fine. Well, I mean, we're gonna have to, I think. Okay, so it's fine at the moment. That corner's a little bit scary. Ah, that's the bit that gets them. Oh, 9, 12, 13. It's getting less scary now. It's this bit here, really, isn't it? And it gets okay again. And that last jerky bit, but that's because it auto-completed. So it's this bit here that we've got to do something with. Okay, that's a really useful tool. Because now we know what we got to do, kind of. I think we should just take this out completely. Let's whack some of that out. Can we go away? I want this bit. Right. So if we It's literally on its side, isn't it? Yeah. I can't imagine a wooden roller coaster being like that. You need bacon or sausages for Brown and Worcestershire. Oh my gosh. Oh man. It's getting so hungry. Whoops. Sorry guys. Boom. I don't think I've ever seen a wooden, literally seen a wooden roller coaster on its side. First time for everything, I suppose. Can we tweak that a little bit, like so? Oh, man, I don't want it to completely bend out like that, is it? Ah, stop building pieces that I don't want. This is super awkward. What I want to do is to slowly start to rotate it around and get it level. And then we need to turn it. Well, we could use one of these curves. Bye-bye. What about that? Can we get this to swing around maybe? Maybe not like that. Or that. Is there anything that's not ridiculously scary? Okay, we're going to have to do this manually, I think. We go down. And then twist. Thank you. Until you flatten that track, it will be too high. This is a non-invert coaster. Well, so you think that's what the problem is? I'm way off a line here, aren't I? I'm nowhere near where that is. I'm thinking we can get away with it. I know it's a non-invert roller coaster, but I think we'll get away with it. Call me optimistic. Where's the autocomplete? There we go. If we can just make this a little bit more. Where's the is it Fear? That's what we were watching, isn't it? It's probably like the world's most boring roller coaster, to be honest. Now we've took all the loops and stuff out of it. Yeah, I have been to Blackpool. The wooden one that I've been on there is the one that races. I believe it's called the Grand National. That one hurts. Okay, so we've got a little bit of Fear going through there. That goes pretty high. I think it's the speed. I think it's the speed. I don't know if Noble's actually got this, but... Okay, there we go. So the nausea rating's gone down, but not the Fear. The Grand National is two wooden roller coasters that race, Murphy. It's not a wooden horse one. Friction brake slows the train down. So what happens if we put... I don't want to necessarily make the train brake. Well, can only be placed on flat and unbanked track. Okay. It literally is when they get to this point, they they don't like it. The Colossus in Thorpe Park, oh my goodness. Now that's another roller coaster that hurts you a bit, especially when it does about those, is it 5 loops or something? Oh, horrible. Hello there, Polmian. I think Blackpool's really expensive now anyway. I've not been for a long time, but my family still lives up north, so they tend to go there. I wonder, can we just... How do we change the brake speed? If I put them on here... Use the trim speed of the train mid-run, more versatile than a friction or magnetic brake run, but more expensive. So how do we change... target speed. There we go. Deceleration 5. Okay. Right, let's see how this goes. Why is it so scary? We've literally just slowed them down to 30 miles an hour. Although it might actually be... It needs to be a little bit scary anyway, doesn't it? Oh. Okay. Somebody's quit. Whoopsie. Thank you for the follow, Jay. Right. Hopefully now... Ah, there we go, look. Bingo. So, stop test. Done. So they definitely will ride it now. Cool. But it's such a boring roller coaster. Okay, we need to mess around with this bit. If somebody leaves, how do you re-employ? There is somebody in there, I can see them. I guess I'm content with my job. Everything's alright, I suppose. 15 training. Can't train in... Okay. Let's start a new season of Kingdoms and Castles. There's no point me starting another season of Kingdoms and Castles because they've not added anything new to the game. So, it's a little bit boring. How on earth do we... Huh. Oh, we just open it. Simple as that. Okay. So, now we've got that. I guess we go to terrain. We go to lower. Ah, excellent. The water automatically comes in. Perfect. I'd like... probably most of this to be like a lake. If we run... let's run it through here. As soon as we get to the right height, there we go, the water will come through. Which will give me some space to put things like the Kraken in, won't it? That's exactly how I treat my staff in my real job, Kafra. That sounds really bad. It's not the case, really. I wish I could. Right, we need to... I think we need to tweak this last corner of the ride. I want a bit of an island in the middle because we can put some decoration on it. I might actually bring that out a touch. Thank you for the follow, Noodle War. That's an interesting name. I like that. Something slightly different. So we can mess around with the... with this bit of track, if you want to make it a little bit more interesting later on, that might work a little better. Smooth banking. Smooth banking, and smooth you as well, if you will. There we are. Perfect. We need a name for this roller coaster. Anyone got any ideas? What can we go? What can we go with? The entrance. I think the exit goes on the opposite side on this one, doesn't it? Yes. Perfect. You've got a good eye for detail. I try. We can change the colours of this as well, I think, can't we? Yep. So track colour, car colour, music. Huh. Pirate. Sailing the high seas. Okay, I guess that can be that one. Pirates of the Caribbean. That's an actual roller coaster, isn't it? So is that's the actual track. Okay. Wouldn't the track be grey or something? And what is that? Is that the chains? Does it tell me what I'm actually colouring? Still the track, I believe. So I literally all... Aha, there we go, the rails. And the white is going to be the main bit. Okay, I see. That's pretty grim colours, isn't it? Let's whack the test on. Oh, okay. The Nauseator. I like that. I'm surprised nobody's gone with something like Got Wood. But never mind. My mind works in mysterious ways. Yeah, let's go this way. We need to build a building around the actual entrance, don't we? So some kind of theme like that. Ah, here comes the judging eyes. I knew that would happen. Judge away, ladies. I don't mind. So I think if we're clever, we can kind of come across like so. And ooh, that's interesting. And we can go up. Can we come across? No, we're not high enough. Okay. Can we come across here now? We can. And then, whoops. I think that will do for now. We'll change it later because we've got to build a building around the actual start of the ride. It'd help if I had the right thing selected. I need to put you down to, is it 5 or 4? I think it is yeah. Perfect. Bingo. So we can actually open that ride now while we're tinkering around with all the decorations for it. Don't blame me. It's always my fault. So how many trains do we have on here? Number of trains, 2. Cars per train, crate, coaster, chain. Okay, I think we can't open it yet because it's got to test again. Fair enough. So what are we going with? What was the name? Was it the Nauseator? I'm sorry, I'm going with that. A tall nausea. Is that it? Yeah, there we go. So let that do its magic, and then we can start looking at some of the scenery. The subnote. Keep that thought. We're gonna do. Excuse me. I really can't get comfortable today. We're gonna do kind of a spacey themed area. So that would be a good name for a roller coaster that goes under the underground. So I think, yeah, keep that one in mind. I'm searching for Subnautica now. Kraken, where are you? There you are. Right, where would you have the Kraken if you were going to have the Kraken somewhere? Probably in this bit, isn't it? I've got hiccups. That's not a good thing. And which one makes it go down? That one. This is amazing. I absolutely love the Kraken. Right, okay, we need to move that a little bit. Oh man, I didn't want it to do that. So I don't... There we go. I don't want the inner workings showing. Is that close enough for you? I think his face literally touched the track. He actually needs moving back a little bit, doesn't he? Just a tiny bit, just a fraction. Yeah, something like that. Oh my goodness, that would scare the life out of me. And it's got some rather large tentacles too. Where would we like to stick those, I wonder? I'm not too sure which way they flop. Gotta be really careful where we place these. As long as it doesn't hit the track. I'm concerned about this one here. I don't know if it's gonna... Wow, the timing is impeccable. Should we get on the next one that's in the queue? Where is it? Did I not put 2 coasters on here? I did, didn't I? Where's the other one? There we go, number 2. Testing. Okay, let's give it a ride. There's nothing worse than rather large tentacles. Oh my goodness. I'll take your word for that, Welsh girl. Oh, I forgot to put music on the ride. It is very Pirates of the Caribbean. That's awesome. Okay, Murphy. Hopefully you survive. You don't get devoured by the Kraken. Oh, he came out of the water a little bit soon there. Oh my goodness. Brilliant. Well, this is going to look brilliant once we get all the terrain in. And all the different bits of scenery. Good night, Murphy. Thank you very much for coming along. Oh, that's a bit... There's some parts of the track that just need a little bit of work doing in them. Yeah. It's just like subtle stuff. But I think we can probably open it. Oh, the nausea rating has gone up a little bit. I don't know what I did to cause that, but... The broken boat, yeah. Let's open it. Let's get some people on it. I should probably stick a toilet around here. Do we need any more tentacles? Well, I didn't expect he was an old man of around 30. Are you referring to me? You didn't think I was an old man? That's thanks. That's super polite. And by the way, I'm a lot older than 30. Just thought just thought I'd run that one by you. It feels like it needs at least... I mean, I don't know how many tentacles this thing would have, but it feels like it needs a couple more. I'm 36, so yeah. Usually people are quite surprised at how young I am, because usually people think I'm a little bit older. Probably because I'm fairly quiet in my videos. Hello, Noble. Right, okay. So that's the Kraken. Broken boat, did you say? Yeah, Catra, I think. Is it just under boat? Yeah, if I can type. Oh, we have an actual boat as well that isn't broken. We've joined at the right moment. Vader's playing with his tentacles. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Ah, this broken boat. Swiftly moving on. Right, if we have, say, a little bit of it here. And maybe some of it here somewhere. The back end kind of here. Now, if I remember rightly, is it control? Oh no, we didn't want to do that. That gets rid of it. Let's try that one again. If we put you there, select you again. Is it Shift Z? No. Advanced, that's X. So if we switch to this one, we can have it a little bit, yes. That's what I'm thinking. A little bit on the side and something like that. That one's a little bit too close to the Kraken, I think. And wherever that tentacle is, there it is. That needs moving a tiny bit as well, I think. Yeah. Great minds think alike, Endo. I feel really old now, you know. That's so nice. I feel super old. What else have we got? Let's have a look for pirates. Jeez, some people. So we got the actual, like, the fighters as well that we can have. There is a is that a galleon? Yes, there it is. I think we should put this over here. It's too big to go in there, isn't it? You can't fit something that big in a hole that small. Oh yes, it had to be said. Oh, it's a little bit. We've sunk that a little bit too deep. There we go. If you can't see the cannons no longer, you've certainly sunk it very deep. Perfect. You're only 16. Thank you for that. You're just making me feel even older. Pirate. Let me move you a little bit closer to the edge. How cool is that? Sinking down a tiny bit more. Are you drinking? Oh no, you're like a lookout or something. Is there a crow's nest? There is. Not that I'm sure anyone would see him up here, but can we get him up here? No, I'm an old man. I wish I was 27. It feels like a long time ago. Sitting pirate lookout. These don't look like pirates to me, though. They kind of look more like what would you call them? Just normal sailors. This guy looks super chill, doesn't he? Doesn't matter what's going on. We got an idle pirate. Shot pirate. He's standing up. Oh, wait a minute. There is, I remember now. I forget what they're called. Is it just a soldier? Oh, there is some other stuff in here. Are they just, maybe they are called sailors. No. Guards. Aha, there we go. What's he called? Redcoat. I should know that really, shouldn't I? We'd have redcoats on this boat, not pirates. Because it doesn't look like a pirate ship to me. There we go. So we'll take the pirates off. I don't think there is actually a pirate ship, but we can set something up over here, maybe a little island or something. You're saluting, you're firing. Are you the same? Oh no, you're not the same. We sink you down a little bit. And you're guarding. So you could be kind of over here. Oh, lost his feet. Can be guarding where the captain would be. And then we got marching. Okay, so this should be under the effects. Some kind of explosion. So what have we got here? That one's quite big. Cool. Some explosions are a little bit too big. Treasure chest. Yeah, the pirate ship could be the one that sank. Yeah, well, with this little boats, isn't there? So I can put some of the small boats and have the pirates on them. I will do some more stuff around there later on. We've got the exploding barrels as well, haven't we? Yep. I'm trying to think. Cannon. Laser scanner. There's so much stuff in here now. Does this cannon fire? Oh, it does. Problem is, we have cannons down below, so can we somehow would that make sense? I know you can't see the cannon, but is that how you would have it? Maybe not everyone. I think it'd be a little bit too much if it was. And if we can sink that cannon into there. What do you think of that? I think we can probably tweak this track to come around here a little bit more. And have this bit of land come out here. And have the pirates shooting across the track. So it's like a fight going across the track. Well, you think the cannon should stick out? The hatches don't open, do they? So there used to be a cannon that actually was this. It's probably still in here somewhere. Ah, there it is, look. Maybe they're the ones I should be using. Can we do snap to surface? Yeah. Would that look better? Yeah. Okay. The thing is, I've got to try and find the blooming cannons now. They're in here somewhere. Ugh. How do I get the cannons? Oh, I got one. Can we? It's the only thing when you sink them into the props. Aha! We can just do that. We can sneak through. Is that all of them? Okay. The what is going on with the camera? Wow, that went super freaky. Right. So we're gonna move. If we put you there for a second and duplicate you, have one here. One there, and then we can just mess around with them to make them line up a little bit. So I think we sink it back a little bit, switch to that one. I love just the ability to manipulate objects in this game. It's a little bit crooked, isn't it? I suppose it would have to be. I'm trying to line it up with the one that's behind it. Yeah, see, it's sticking out a little bit because of that, but I don't know. We could get super particular about this if we really wanted to. Rotate you around, rotate you that way. That's about right, actually, I think. Just need to... is it that one? Yeah. Perfect. That one is spot on. I'm going to be probably for another 2 hours, or until the Red Bull runs out. Well, that one probably needs moving forward a little bit, actually, yeah. Maybe if we just give it a tiny rotate. Maybe like that. It's never going to be spot on, I don't think. Let's sink that into there. Probably needs to come across a little bit and rotate. These tools are just amazing. They're super powerful. I think we've got that one bang on straight away, in fact. No, I don't want to use the wall axis. That's gonna... How cool is that? Right, so we need to... Oh, this ride is open. Are people riding it? There is... monthly guests. The queue for the Nauseator was quite quick. The Nauseator is really good value. Of course it is. It's going to make you really ill. Right, we need to close it. So we can tweak this track a little bit. Noble, do you have this game by any chance? I know I've come back quite far there, but I want to try and line this up as best as possible. I think if we do that, maybe we probably turn that a little bit too quickly. Let's come back a tiny piece. What do you mean you couldn't do it justice? I'm sure you'd be quite good at this. I know you're kind of a min-max person, but there's so much like park management stuff that you could really get into. Now the question is, do I need to slow this down a little bit? Because I can put brakes in here. I feel like it should kind of turn slightly as it goes past. Something like this, maybe. So it looks like you're going to get shot, but you're not. Ugh, I don't like the way it's done that. Can we kind of come out like this? Smooth the banking on that. Whoa. Did I just break all the roller coasters? I don't think I didn't mean to do that. Let's see if we can... We might need brakes. We will see. Okay. They're gonna choke on that smoke. Quite possibly. Test mode. Let's go for a ride. Let's have a watch. That's the only problem when you don't do this full time, Noble. It's yeah, it takes up your life. I'm really loving the music on this ride. Forgot I had a video that went out at 11. And Noble is the first person to respond. That game is really frustrating me, Noble. I recorded what could be the final episode this evening, and it's super annoying. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, we missed the Kraken. I kind of feel like this should have a mountain. This should kind of either go into a mountain or around a mountain. We might do that. I might add that to it. That bend there is a little bit too tight, but we can do something with that. Yeah, I think we need some brakes there. If I'm completely honest. What are we looking for? Results. No. Start test. Was it fear? I think it was, wasn't it? I think it does need some brakes. It goes past here a little bit too quick. So maybe if... let's edit the track a second. If we whack in some brakes here, and we slow it down to 15 miles an hour, maybe? Let's see what that does. We're on test. And we're going to go for fear. Yeah, this bit here, I feel like it needs pulling out this way a little bit, so we might have to do that. Yeah, it's a bit crooked in places, but it is a wooden one, so you can't really... You can't do much with it, I don't feel. I mean, I'm not exactly versed in roller coaster design, but... Yeah. We can actually watch this from a... like a cinematic view, can't we? Here we go. That's a bit of a pointless view, really, isn't it, under the water? So is that. That's a lot of wood. Where's my statistics? Heat maps. Fear. Okay, so the fear isn't so bad now. It is, this corner's a little bit... How quick are we going around here? That's a much smoother kind of ending, I think. What are we going to get for that? Oh, that's much better. Perfect. And can we not open the ride? Do we have to wait for both of them? There is no what? Where's my entrance gone? Stop. Place an exit. There, we can open it. Perfect. What, here? I'm not too sure. I think it's whenever there's a jerky bit that they don't like. Probably because it's not very smooth ride. Okay, so we're going to put some kind of pirate thing going on over here. So maybe if we can just tweak this a little bit. Where's the smooth tool? Here. I think, just turn this down just a touch. I wonder. We've got these... Where is it? Let's take you. What happens if we put the skull over here? Could work. And then we need some boats. That's what the pirates would be using. I think there's like a dock or something as well. I don't know if it's called a dock or a jetty, but aha. It's really good when you can remember these things. Jetty corner, jetty long. See if I can line these up. It's a tiny bit too low. X. A little bit higher. Perfect. So we kind of got away for like the pirates. Could have come across here and onto this. I feel like maybe we should raise the terrain just a little bit. Let's drop the size of that down. Can we? If we can. Actually, maybe we'll lower the bit just behind the skull. Drop that. Wrong tool. I'm going to put some rocks and stuff around this, but I think that'd be an ideal place for them to shoot from. I don't even know what happened there. That wasn't me. The boat has a motor on it, does it? Does it really? I'd like to see you power the boat along with that. Oh, that's funny. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but it is hilarious. Right, so if we pirates. Thank you, Noble. I'm glad you said it, because I didn't want it to seem like I was taking the complete proverbial. I like it. You're a lookout. Can we... Well, this one gets shot, doesn't he? Look. Yeah, you hear the bullet ricochet. Then he cusses them. Need to click him and this one. Just need to smooth the terrain a little bit here, I think. Oh, that's not working quite how I wanted it to. Ah, super finicky. Wow, flipping the birdie, is that what he's doing? I think he's giving it more of a I think I'm quite happy with that. So what about some rocks? Rocks. So it's more of a darker rock, isn't it? What's the... Oh no, this one is exactly the same material. Perfect. Whoa. That's a big one. What else have we got we can use here? Yeah. Wooden barrels near the skull and more pirate shooting. Yep. Sounds like a plan. I could also put some cannons as well. Sorry, I realised I moved completely away from the microphone and talking then. Super professional as always. Oh, that's the pirate skull. I don't like this. This game is just... This is one of the reasons I shy away from playing it. It's just because there's so many things you can do with it. Much like what Noble was alluding to. It's just one of those games that has kind of so many possibilities. And it's one reason I don't make videos of it as well, because the time it would take. It'd have to be done by time-lapse, but when I'm doing it like this is quite cool. I've forgotten the chest. I would never forget the chest. Which chest would you like? Would you like an open chest or a closed chest? And you asked for that, let's be honest. And I happen to know that at least 2 of the ladies in this room have an ample chest. Oh, I shouldn't be drinking Jack Daniels while doing this. Open chest, okay. I'm getting a little bit hot. 1 second. And the 2 ladies that I was referring to gave it away. That's kind of funny. You shouldn't have said anything, you 2. Never mind. The 2 that responded, Rachel. That's the oh, that's super funny. What was we going for? The open chest. Oh wow, that's hilarious. What do we want the chest? You 2 fell for it. Do you want the chest inside the skull? Or are we just gonna have it on the island, surrounded by some rocks and stuff? You don't hate me at all, don't lie. If we do the align to surface, yeah, we don't want it doing that, but if we can get inside this skull with it now, okay, that's not going to work. I am getting drunk on the live stream, you're right. There's no better place to do it. Oh no, we don't want to do that. We want to move this. Let's see if we can slide that in there like so. Rotate it just a touch. Perfect. Let's have a look. Got the giggles now. Oh dear. Seaweed. From here, that looks like it's attached to something. It's clearly not. But we can mess around with that. Let's what happens if we do a line to surface with this one? Rotate you this way. It's like a Wookiee's beard. And so Switch to that one. And then that one. Oh no, I don't like that. Don't like that either. So you did. Thank you very much, Noble. That is a skull. I didn't make that. As much as I would love to take credit for that. It wasn't me. As Shaggy would have said. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit distracted now. Torch. So we got these tiki torches and we got the pirate ones as well. We're going to need one of these at some point, so we may as well put it here. Some ammunition. Pirate band we will use later on. And we'll chuck these. I'm just placing these because I know I'm going to want them. Building. Pirate. It's not in there. Where is it? I'm sure it's in here somewhere. What have we got? It's one of these that's like really specifically pirate. That's really funny. Sorry, Rachel. Got to remember there's all these different pirate things that we can be using. Where on earth? There is most definitely... Ah, there it is. Should I use this one or the tiki torch? Thank you, Welsh girl. That's very kind of you. So I'm not sure if I should use the tiki or these. Here. I think I'm with you on that, John. If we put one here... Let me move this stuff because it's completely in my way. Put you down here. And you. And you. Ammunition we'll probably use up here at some point. Duplicate you. There's X there. Same with that one. X. Look at me getting down with all the hotkeys. So much easier. That is a good point, Welsh girl. You are usually asleep. There is in here somewhere. If I go into the terrain tools and smoothing, I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere earlier there's ground that's classed as scenery, because unless I'm thinking of a different game, because I've played so many games, I want to kind of do a natural path coming down here, but not a path. Probably because you're laughing. If you're laughing, then no doubt she's gonna laugh too, I would have thought. Rocks. I could have swore it was in this game. I'm not sharing my JD, I'm sorry. Props, path, no, it's not you. Heart shapes. Well, it's not that it's a path, it's more... Oh, wait a minute. Ah, this is what I wanted. To paint the terrain. And I knew what I was talking about. I wanted this like a slightly different... Because it wouldn't be... I mean, we literally are going into crazy detail now, but it wouldn't be solid green inside here. I'm not sure I'm really overly fond of that, but maybe... Is that... That's rock. So I'm just thinking where they'd be walking. Can we do something with this intensity? There we go. Thank you very much for coming along, Noble. Enjoy Northgard and hope you don't get beat as badly as I've been getting beaten. Because it's not been playing very very nice with me. Yeah, so if they're gonna, because no one's gonna be coming up here in the sense, what do you call them, a patron, someone that's in the park, a park goer. But the pirates in a roundabout way would be walking around this area, wouldn't they? So just trying to kind of go for some sort of realism. Let me just kind of indent this a little bit. Okay, then I completely put it back how it was. There we go. We'll have that going down here towards the jetty. I know it looks a little bit poopy at the moment, but once I put all the other bits around it, it will make a little bit more sense. So that'll be going along here. Buy sheep? Oh, I was thinking, I didn't know there's sheep in the game. But it's dances with sheep. Good night. Thanks for joining. Thank you for the follow, Doc Logan. What were we gonna? Actually, we don't need to. We got them here. Actually, I think I might switch to the torches again, the tiki ones. I like the skull ones, but I think, well, maybe these ones. I like them, but they just feel like a little bit too much, almost. Oh no, don't know if I like those. Okay, Rachel. Maybe you should stick with these things. I wonder if this has had any effect on the... No, so it's not actually affected the scenery for the ride yet. Right, okay, so we've got lots of stuff in the way of pirate, haven't we? So, probably more in here. Yeah, we got all the skull and crossbones and that sort of stuff. Flags. It's not going to suit this area, but I think we should go with some... You want those skull lamps in your bedroom? What? I suppose there's no accounting for taste. I will be putting some more rocks on here later on. I just want to add some trees and things. Looks like he's got some hair now, doesn't it? You collect skulls? What? That's not creepy at all. Very kind of like Hannibal Lecter. Well, hello, Clarice. That's a super creepy film, that is. Yeah. I've just got Anthony Hopkins' voice in my head now. Do these ones look wrong? These trees, that is. So I'm just thinking, once we kind of build up the rocks, because trees grow in some weird places. I mean, once the seeds find a gap, and a tree will grow in places you wouldn't expect. Oh man, it's gone to night time. Oh, there we go. So to me, that tree kind of looks like it belongs. Especially once we get all the rocks kind of around it. I think that's looking quite cool, to be honest. No, it doesn't. I don't know if you can change the nighttime thing. Set lighting. Oh, there you go. So you can change the time. So I can have it that way all the time. What about, speaking of lights, there used to be... would it be under building? There used to be like different coloured lights. Floodlight. Area light. Is this going to be for here? Because I think if I sink this into the ground, we could have like a green or something. So if I go to, say, green like so, and if we switch the time to PM, I hate that blooming thing. Let me turn that off. When you say a light inside, do you don't mean... Looks slightly evil, doesn't it? I mean, I can change the colour of that and have that light inside, but I don't know, I just thought maybe... Look at that, it's responding to the back of here, even though there's nothing actually there. It's not even letting me... Annoying. Let's rotate you a second. Not that it really matters. We could sink this in the ground, it would still... Oh, we can change the direction it shines. Awesome. I didn't know you could do that. They've clearly done a bit of work on the lighting effects. If we move you... Okay, what am I clicking on here? This is not... There we go. See, we don't need to put a bush in it. I can sink it under the ground like that, so you don't even see it. Oh, that looks super creepy. Vendor has quit. Chief Beef 5 has closed. I'm guessing there's something I'm supposed to be doing to keep these people happy. And I'm clearly not. Chief Beef. I think we can just open it again, can't we? Chief Beef 5. Like so. Get back to work. What's wrong with you? That looks awesome. I can do red. Red doesn't... I'm quite happy. I feel like we need some lights on here as well. Because it is a little bit dark. I mean... There is like various things we could put on here that would work. Where's the... Snap to surface. I mean, these are really giving off some crazy light. Yeah, it's too much light, isn't it? Lanterns. Ah, good point. Are they called lanterns on here? They are. Ooh. And the best place to put these are quite big. Kind of works though. Good night, Rachel. This should be on YouTube anyway, so you'll be able to catch up from where you left off, hopefully. If I've done it right. I think there is some other lanterns, isn't there? Sure there is. Maybe that is the only one. Yeah, the thing is, it's where do you attach these things that don't look completely out of place. Maybe if I sink that one right back like so. Because I don't want it... It's going to look odd being on that kind of framework. Yeah. It's added a little bit of light. It still needs something else though. Especially over here. Although, we could probably... it's this one, isn't it? Yeah. If I put one of these in here... and change the colour to that kind of yellowy sort of tinge that the other lights are giving off. Wow, it literally is shining, it's shining through the top of the ship. Oh, I've lost it now, where is it? What's happened there? I can't see the controls for it. Well, that's slightly annoying. Where'd it go? It's a shame you can't... There is one without the frame. Is there? Oh. That is just too bright, isn't it? That's the galleon. That's not what we want. Just give me the damn light. What's wrong with you? That is the light I'm clicking on, right? I just want to curse into myself and... Maybe that... Oh, controls are being super weird. Yeah, that is the light. There we go. Gotcha. So can we actually... We can't change the brightness, can we? Oh, we can turn it on and off. That's about it. Hello, Killzone. Welcome to the stream. Let's delete that. This gives off light as well, doesn't it? Yeah. Lights. Are you on about this one? Go to that, we move you up, I think. Yeah, that added a little bit of light, didn't it? Okay, I think let's go back to normal light. Right, bushes. That's what I was going to do. We could do a couple more rocks around here. Maybe if we just get some of these in. That's so true, Doc Logan. What could possibly go wrong? And I like gunpowder as well. I'm quite possibly rum. I'm using the wrong rocks. Scroll down a little bit. Rocks. Here we go. So I want to get like, ooh, that's a bit too big. Get some bushes and stuff around here as well. I think something like that. That's too big. There we go. Yeah. I think it's coming together quite nicely. I don't know what you guys are thinking. Thank you for the follow, Vin. I feel like that one's maybe a little bit too much. Yeah. See, but how long you can actually spend on like specific areas is just crazy. Bushes. It's quite a bush. That's if we go in. And I like the fact you can actually change the colours of some of these things as well now, which you couldn't do before. I don't know if we want bushes along that. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way. I'm not too sure about that. Maybe if we have it somewhere more like that. Yeah. That tree looks a little bit weird as well. If we maybe rotate it just a little bit. Yeah. I certainly could. It might look a little bit odd, but we could. I don't want to go like super crazy with the bush, because I want to probably have more rocks around here, but I just want to give it a slightly different look in places. I don't want it to be completely rocks all the time, because that's not how it would be. Yeah. Who would have thought it would take so long just to do such a small section? Craziness. How long have we been streaming? We have been streaming almost 2 hours. Just shy of. Absolute insanity. It's a problem. You give me a game like this where there's so many options, I'm just going to go absolutely bonkers with it. I've got you switched on. Driving me crazy. You spilt your Coke. That's terrible. At least I'm hoping there was no alcohol in that, because that's sacrilege. It's almost as bad as wasting tea, that is. Oh God. No comment. I'm gonna leave you guys to it, and you talk about bush all you want, but I'm not getting accused. of anything, because that seems to be what happens. I say bush innocently, and you guys are all over the bush. I don't know. Terrible. I dread to think what my subscribers that are not used to this sort of talk are thinking right now. Like, who is this guy? He's old. He's using innuendos. That can't be Vapor. Right. Well, seeing as we're talking about bush so much, I'm going to go back and grab some more. Have we got anything suitable for that little gap there? That looks too pretty. No, I'm going off what, was it Giovanni or whatever his name was? Giovanni. Sorry. Whenever I hear something slightly remotely Italian, I think I'm Gino De Campo all of a sudden. If only. Handsome devil. And he knows how to cook. Right, where did I put the ammunition? There it is. If we grab you, a line, there we go. We can move you just a touch that way. Oh, sausages. Stop talking about food. Seriously. What is wrong with you guys? So, John, I see you play this game fairly often. Do you do stuff like this? Oh, you're Dutch. I just saw Giovanni. It just sounded Italian. Wow, that's what happens when you make assumptions. And eggs are cool anyway. Don't mock eggs. You can do so many things with eggs. I mean, eggs make cakes. Ooh. Yeah, the controls are a little bit... It's taking me a little bit of time to get used to them, and I'll go and do something else and come back to this game, and I'll be like moving this way and the camera will be going the opposite way. It is a little bit finicky. I agree. A Chucky egg butty. Oh my goodness. You remind me of home so much, Endo. It's so funny. I would never say anything like that down here. I'm down with all these posh southerners. You'd never hear me say something like that. But as soon as you say it, oh dear. Reminds me of my other grandmother. She'd say stuff like that. Chucky egg. Funny. Need something in there. What have we got that we can stick in that tiny little hole? Anything pirate? It's got to be something. There is an anchor somewhere, I think. Even butty. I mean, just saying the word butty is funny. I remember I used to have an argument with an ex-girlfriend of mine over the word barm cake. It's like, what on earth is that? I've never heard of that in my life. I'd be like, a barm cake? You put chips in it? And she's like, it doesn't exist. And then we got Warburton's bread down here, and they they have barm cakes, and I felt like sane when I saw that. I was like, ha, told you. See all these wonderful northern things. Chip balm, oh yes. If you go into a chip shop here and ask for that, they look at you like you're speaking double Dutch, let alone normal Dutch. They just have no clue whatsoever. Alright, let's see what we can do. And I'm guessing there's quite a few people probably in this chat right now that are thinking we're completely crazy. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Just, speaking of bread products, could you help me out with something, Endo? There's been a bit of a debate over a chicken burger. So if you go to a chicken shop, you'd have a chicken burger, right? Not a chicken sandwich. I'm from the north of England, Manchester originally, but I live near London now. A burger, thank you, Endo. Ah, some sanity. This is hilarious. Jessa gets really kind of protective over her chicken burgers. Or should I say a chicken sandwich, or whatever she wants to call it. So funny. I don't know if it's an American thing or if it's just a Jessa thing, but it is super hilarious. Oh, Jessa is American. If I said to someone, "Can I have a chicken sandwich, please?" I'd expect 2 pieces of bread with a chicken in it. I wouldn't even expect like southern fried chicken. I'd expect like just a slice of cooked chicken. That's funny. Oh dear. I'm going to get so much stick for that later on, you have no idea. Exactly, yeah, that's it, Endo, I agree. So you have a chicken sandwich or a turkey sandwich or something like that, but it's going to be cooked, probably usually leftover chicken. Oh, and you're welcome, by the way, Jessa. I know you like to silently stalk, but I knew that would get you involved. I guess I'd probably get shot or something like that. He does look like a bad wig, you're right. Oh, it's so funny. Super hilarious. Oh, the Kraken's eyes glow in the dark. Are they bright blue? They are. Whoa. That's proper evil. kind of interesting actually, because I've heard Cathra talk and I've also heard Jessa talk, and the accents are completely different. Like, completely. Okay, I'm getting distracted talking about chicken burgers. And the worst thing is I can't even go and get myself one now because I've been drinking, so I can't drive. Right, I think, for the most part, before I get completely carried away, I think I'm fairly happy with that. I don't know what you guys think. Would you add anything else to that? Or you can go away, thank you. Or would you say that's pretty much done? It needs a couple of spots. What, like the dick? I just had a thought actually, there's some special effects. Should we have some kind of like splashes happening? Okay, that one's constantly going. I'm just thinking like where the cannonballs would potentially be landing in the water. Some of these are quite... What was this? Okay. I kind of want a splash, but nothing that's as intense as some of these things. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe if you just put it a little bit lower like that. Yeah, maybe that might work. Sink it down quite far. Does that make sense? So, I mean, the cannonballs are going to probably bounce off the rock and land in the water, but that's... I almost feel like they may need to be a little bit lower. Yeah, but when the cannonballs land in the water, they're gonna make a splash, aren't they? Oh, where have I put it? It's completely through the terrain. Is there a way of... Oh. It's there somewhere. Ah, gotcha. Move. Oh, that's a good point. I should probably save the game. I've not done that for a while. Okay, that splash is completely... Oh no, there it is. Pencil Tucky? It's in like KFC. Let's drop that there for a second. Is that... Oh, that's not actually... That's quite close. I'm quite happy with that. And you will do the same. If we can just line that up, that'd be cool. Perfect. This reminds me of the Murloc huts in World of Warcraft. Sandwiches. Chicken burgers. Chicken fillet burgers, to be precise. Calm down. Don't get so wound up. I feel like that should be somewhere else. Let's just put that over here for now. The roller coaster is called the Nauseator. In fact, let's go for a ride on it. Like a filet o fish. Well, of course you would be, Castro. I was going to try and do my kind of southern rednecky sort of accent, but it never really works. Gonna get me some chicken burger down by the river, living on government cheese. Oh dear. And that's as far as my American impersonations go. Oh, somebody's hands. Woo! Awesome. Much better. I don't even think I sound like a Manc, that's the thing. My name's Forrest Gump. Bubba gonna make some gumbo. You got shrimp. I love that film. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. I can't do Dutch, but I think if I remember rightly, Dutch kind of sounds slightly erotic, for the lack of a better word. I know I think you said you were 16, so it's probably not the right word to use, but it's kind of like yes, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't hear the accent very often, only occasionally, so. That impersonation of the accent, Casper, was based off listening to you, so I don't know. I can't remember what John's accent sounds like. I have heard him once. But I couldn't tell you. I can't tell you what it's like now. I've forgotten. It was a long time ago. Ooh, sounds like fun. I ain't running nowhere. I'm staying right here. I'm going to enjoy every moment of it. Yeah, we can chat on Discord. There's a voice chat channel within the Discord group, so a masochist. I've been called a lot of things in my time, but never been called a masochist before. I thought there was like a rowboat that was broken. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a ship. Okay. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, we're not getting mechanics. I thought we had mechanics. Guess we haven't got enough. Mechanic. Can I drop one in here? He looks like he's going to that straight away. Right, okay. I'm getting a little bit bored of being in this area and working on this tiny section. There's still lots more to do. Let's have a quick nosy around the park. Oh, you're closed. You can get back to work. All my other stuff is open. Are you broken? No, you're not. Oh, the queue's over here. Toilets are fine. You do distract me. But that's all part of the fun of doing the live stream. Keeps things interesting. I think, personally though, with this, I feel like this needs to have, because we're going to be separating the areas, so this is going to be the end of like the pirate area, so we're going to have space here. I didn't even know this was here. So I almost feel like this part here should be inside a mountain, and we could have a mountain and a waterfall coming into here. So maybe as this comes up here, it could go inside the mountain, and all this horrible wooden stuff is inside. And would have, I don't even, log flume. You're obsessed with the log flume. So yeah, I don't know. But we definitely need, oh here we go, somebody's fixing it. Are you talking about my attention to detail? I mean, look at this stuff. That is awesome. Well, I think I said I was going to stream till 1. I can't remember. 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so we've only got about 40 minutes left. Is this ride up and running again? It is. So, bearing in mind we got 40 minutes. Been fixed. Excellent. What would you like me to work on next? And I don't want to put another roller coaster in just yet, I don't think. Because I only wanted one in this pirate sort of area, so I mean, how would you separate these off? I think the mountain would kind of have to kind of come all the way around this side of the river and kind of have it as like a pirate cove. So kind of have it start here, come round. So, and could have a tunnel going through into the next area here, I suppose. It sure did, Logan. I like how in The Sims they smash the faucet with a wrench. I think it's like, what on earth is going on? Yeah, so if you guys decide, and I'm just going to extend this path a little bit along here. Yeah, you should sub to Kasra. She's a nice crazy lady. You and her will get on very well. In fact, you should also sub to Endo Chick. I don't think there's any other YouTubers in here at the moment. I'm going to run this down here. We can always move it later on. Well, considering nobody said what to do other than one person, which was Giovanni, I guess we're gonna build the mountain. Size is important. I'm not even sure how this is gonna work. I think, yeah, it does kind of engulf the ride, but I think, yeah, it goes around the ride as well. So we're probably gonna need to put some lights in here later on. The log flume I'm going to do in a different area. I'm going to do an alpine-y, snowy area, because I believe you can do snowy terrain. And I think the log flume would look awesome in that. You're not going to hear an accent because you sound so similar, Jessa. You're from the same area of the world. Think about it. Yeah, I know this is super ugly at the moment, but bear with me. Just listen to the beginning of one of her videos when she says welcome back. If that doesn't sound slightly southern, I don't know what will. And I can't do accents anyway. Okay. Oh, you can't do it off the edge of the terrain. That sucks a little bit, doesn't it? You have to do something about that. I'm just going to kind of raise the mountain kind of how I want it, and then I'll tidy it up a little bit afterwards. But this will make a kind of a nice natural barrier between the different areas. And this could be literally the Pirate Cove. I think you can make custom signs. So I can actually have a sign across here that says Pirate Cove. I think. Anyway, I'm not too sure. I'll have to have a look up and see what I can find out. Oh, that's where the main path goes, so we might have to adjust this area slightly. Maybe this water's gonna could have a little river going through, I suppose, because I don't want the path going through a tunnel here. The roller coaster, yeah, why? Do you mean because it's going inside the mountain? I do believe I can put lights in there, can't I? So you can see, if we switch to coaster cam, when it goes through the mountain you can have lights inside. That's actually quite a cool idea, Kasra. Never thought of doing that. So we're probably going to have to adjust the caves that this goes into a little bit so it looks a little bit better, but we can do that afterwards. I don't think you can do running water on this game or not. Last time I tried to do it, I did it with the jets, so I'll have to see. Oh, that looks awesome. It's like a mine train. This is... even the whole area is definitely coming together. Ah, I love it. Just gotta stop this looking like such a harsh kind of drop. I wonder if, let's think about this. If we raise this up just a touch, maybe not so much like that. While blue has broken down, okay, that's great. I think we need more mechanics. Can we, what are these level? Flatten to foundation. Aha. What I'd like to kind of do is turn down this intensity a little bit. Oh, no, that's a little bit too deep. We can't do that. Can we put water up here? Will it allow me? It will. What happens if... ah, the water goes. Okay. That answered that question. I just kind of want a waterfall. No more of a... what happens if we... what if we turn you kind of around? Kind of sort of know what I'm aiming for. Aha. Ah, there we go. That's more like it. Where on earth is the thing? Oh, it's there. If we snap to surface a second. If I can make that constantly trickle water, that'd be awesome. welcome back. This music is really soothing. You need some Red Bull. You can tell I'm concentrating now because I'm just super quiet. But I'm not saying anything. Oh, relentless. Sheesh, that gives me the shakes, that stuff does. It's dangerous. I think there's another... Is this like looking semi-decent? I need to adjust these ones because they're spraying more outwards than down. So I need to go through it. I could probably just delete them and start again, but it's just a case of tweaking the direction that they're shooting their jet. So is there another one there? Oh, there is. It's probably going to kill my my FPS later on. See, I didn't want the water pouring in over here. I don't mind a little bit. That's why we got these little outcrops of rocks. So I've just got to, if I can, I can see what I'm trying to get. Let me move you away a second. Put you kind of here. Now I've lost you. Where are you? What on earth? Oh, you're gone. No comment. You almost killed me then, by the way. Oh dear. Shocking. And people say I'm the bad one. Well, I beg to differ. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. I think that's coming together quite well. I think these top ones here though, they're just not working. Oh, I don't want to do that. I almost deleted the whole roller coaster. I'm trying to get rid of the ones that are shooting straight out. Because I completely misplaced them. I don't mind the odd one. If there was a rock or something there, that would cause it to do that. It is getting tinkled a little bit. There's got to be a quicker way of doing this. Now that one, I don't mind doing that because it's going to come over this rock, so that kind of makes sense, but it feels like it needs another one here. If I can click it, there we go. And just kind of come across that way a little bit and down. Probably needs another one next to it. Just to kind of fill that. There we go. Who? We're not doing a log flume. Seriously. If you want a log flume, you're definitely going to have to come back for another episode. I'll let you. Yeah, I'll let you know when we're doing that one. I'm wondering if I place a few of these down like this. And then move. Can we X? There we go. Ooh, the water's gone red. How weird was that? I think that kind of worked, didn't it? It looks personally like it needs couple more, but it won't let me duplicate them. Typical. I think once I get a few more rocks along here, I think that will make it look a little bit better, because at the moment it looks a bit sketchy in places. We were using the lighter coloured rocks, weren't we? Yeah. I can mess with the terrain a little bit here, I suppose, as well. This is super complicated. It's probably not the last thing I should have ended on. Something a little bit more light-hearted might have been better. Whoa. Some of these things. Isn't one of these like a bubbling... Oh, maybe this is the bubbling one. Yeah, it is. I might actually finish this off, kind of off camera, because I think it's just gonna be all super time consuming things that it's probably interesting to a degree to watch, as in just to see how it's kind of made, but after a while I think if I was in your shoes I think it'd probably start driving me crazy. Especially when I'm not talking. Rocks. Thank you for the follow, Kiwi. Thank you for the follow, Kev. Welcome to the stream. Oh, a fog machine. Aha, very clever. Oh? Oh, maybe it's smoke. Yes, here we go. That says large burst. Is that... something like this, you mean? Do you mean kind of around this area? Oh, under the coaster. Hope if I read. That's really smoky. Wow. That's a burst. Do you mean like that? Thank you very much for coming along, Giovanni. Have a good sleep. Oh, you mean down here? Oh, I thought you meant as you were coming. I know some rides do kind of have this sort of thing going on. Basically, so you can't see what's going on as you're coming out. It's especially if there's going to be a bit of a drop. Where is the roller coaster? Let's have a look and see what that looks like. Can we sit at the front? No? Okay, I guess our seat is taken. It's weird being this far back because you can actually see the front of the coaster. I don't even think, from a ride point of view, I don't think you can really see you can't really see the smoke. I don't know. We need to get the water coming down here. I think, yeah, definitely. I'm going to do this off the stream because there's going to be a lot. But yeah, the smoke is probably a good idea as well. Yeah, I'll tweak it. But I'll work on all this water coming down and some of the rocks and things. So I'm just thinking, like, for the next stream, there's still a lot to be kind of done on this sort of area, but I don't want to do it to death. So maybe if we do one more stream on this area now, because there's going to be no more roller coasters. I don't know if there's going to be some shops. I don't know if I can squeeze another ride in here somewhere, but I want to really just kind of finish it off. Because we got all this space here. I mean, I could put some... I could have shops kind of going... Oh, there's an idea. So if I raise the terrain along here, because we're kind of going for this sort of cove sort of look, I can have the shops inside the mountain. So it kind of looks like caves. And have some treasure and stuff like that. But really need to kind of work on these sorts of areas as well. I mean, look at the queues for some of these things. The queue for this isn't much, but I guess some of it's to do with the decoration. There's not hardly a single person waiting for this. But there's no decoration around here either. Well, there is there, but it's not physically around the ride itself. I think, do you have to attach it to the ride? Because, which one? Is it this one? It's got 98%, but there's nothing. I don't know what's driving that. Maybe it's the fountain. Because it's really surprising the roller coaster isn't picking up on that stuff. 2%. I don't agree with that. I think I'm going to end the stream because my back is killing and I'm busting for the toilet. I'll stop messing around with all this water. I'm not sure what I'm going to do the next one. In fact, let me have a quick look. I might be able to tell you, so I can see where I'm working. Oh, I might be able to do one Tuesday night. Yeah, I might do one Tuesday night. Just have a quick look. It's probably going to be like a 10 o'clock thing again, though. And maybe Friday. Who knows? Wow. Lots of possibilities. Yeah, Tuesday I think will be the next one. I'll schedule it in on YouTube and Twitch anyway, so it will let people know if you are subscribed or following, depending on which one you're watching me on, of course. Anyway, thank you very much for coming along, and to those that have already gone. It's been fun. And it's probably the most active I've seen the chat for a while, so I really appreciate it. And thanks for all the input as well. And definitely for all the laughs. It sure makes it a lot more fun than just recording videos for YouTube. Because that can be a bit tedious at times. Yep, Friday I'll try Friday, we'll see. Oh, my back, I need a massage. Anyway, I guess I will end the video as I usually would, and that's thank you very much for watching. But until next time, as always, take care.